Hey, it's Rusty Rabbi Craig's High Mountain Church. It's a beautiful day. I'm in the woods here. It's sunny. It's beautiful. Look. The sun's glaring the camera. Look at this. I'm out in the woods here. I love being out here. Nature, animals. I get to contemplate scriptures. I get to contemplate a lot of things. Today's the day to choose. Today's the day to be a disciple for Christ. Come to Christ. Today is the day to get off the road that's wide, the road that leads to hell, and the path to Christ is narrow. We got to know Christ. We don't know of Him. We got to know Him specifically, purposely. Understand. He did a lot of things, like blind people healed, crippled hand healed, defeating the Sadducees, Pharisees, Sanhedrin, defeated. He's done a lot of things, a lot of miracles. He was baptized. So we need to be on the winning side. And every day I'm watching these algorithms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I see a little bit of TikTok, not much. There's so much distraction and garbage on here. It's not even funny. We need to undistract and really separate our family from this garbage system we got. This political headline, this court, this fake AI video of a judge saying this in court. These police did this, they did or didn't do this in court. Or they shot somebody, somebody violated somebody's rights, a state auditor, constitutional auditor. Christ said, give to Caesar what's Caesar and give me what's mine. They spent a whole lot of time going and doing these things. And none of the videos are about Christ. None of it. Isn't that amazing? None of it. They are spouting off things that are so temporal, so worldly, that it is mind-boggling to waste your time that way. It's an amazing thing. It really is. It's amazing. So we need to really be focused on this. And you find it with Moses. He was centered and out there in the mountains before Hebrews came out. We find Moses and the Hebrews coming out of Egypt. We find Egypt desolate and alone. Pharaoh hardened his heart and got destroyed. Okay. We find Abraham out there in the desert. Lot was taken captive. We find the journey to Sodom and Gomorrah the road was narrow. We find Christ going into the mountains by himself. The road was narrow. We find him in the Garden of Gethsemane praying at midnight or whatever time alone, and they were falling asleep. He asked them to stay awake. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Isn't this beautiful? Can you see it? It's wonderful. I love it. And I didn't aim further back. There's further back. I tracked up a mountain lion 2 years ago back there. I walked right up on her, big old girl. Beautiful cat. She was gorgeous. So I'm going to be careful going out here on the property, because this is prime habitat. So the New Testament is an incredibly powerful tool. The New Testament is the Old Testament. The Old Testament is the New Testament. Wherever you find Christ doing something in the New Testament, it's literally alive in the Old Testament. And the Old Testament really isn't old. It's just part 1 and part 2. Like a separation of the timelines. And then the things got so bad, Christ had to show up. So it's time to choose. It's time to go out here and really focus on getting right with Christ, knowing Him, understanding what He did, how He did it, and debating it and defending it and supporting it. Because when the Holy Spirit takes a hand off the nation, when the Holy Spirit leaves somebody personally or the nation personally, the only thing is left is destruction. And the Holy Spirit was saturated America for many years. And then you can see now the Holy Spirit slowly dissolving its interconnections, its wovenness into America. It's slowly dissolving away. And we got times coming up here. I'm telling you right now, I seen an article that shook me to my core. I knew it, but I didn't understand it. I just don't understand because I've never seen anything like that. Now the feds are coming out and saying this, and this is a time for Christ. that the corruption and the destruction of the republic is so vast, so deep, there's only one option they got left. And I learned this from Gordon's Law School, Hale versus Hinkle, Wickard versus Hilburn. And this is the thing that they're talking about. The creature of the state is the corporations, and the corporation is the state. The county is a political subdivision of the state. The state's a political subdivision of the United States. The United States is a corporation being dissolved, or has now been dissolved under Trump, as far as I can tell. And the only way that they can dissolve this entire monster, these corporations rose up and destroyed and took everything, created all this bad food, crappy products, theft, all these things at the county, state level to the corporation level is collapsed. Nothing left. No Walmart, no Dollar General, no Family Dollar, gas stations, all that. That's what they said. And a reporter said that from a politician saying that. And this guy's been all over the United States and all over the world. He's been to South America, Mexico, and Middle East, and Israel, and over in Ukraine. And he's an international journalist, and that's what he said. So you got two people possibly saying this. So it's time to really focus on Christ and making Jesus our foundation, making everything, the whole thing's a joke. Everything passes away. How you look is a fiction. Because when you pass away, who gives a crap how you look, right? When you're born, how do you look? There's so much psychological, spiritual lie and deception and fiction about all this covetousness and everything. What matters is, did my neighbor eat and have I eaten? Can I stay warm? Do I have a place to live? Does my neighbor love God? The Sanhedrin asked Jesus, what's the biggest, the most important law of all the law? And Jesus told him, love God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor. Hinges the entire law on that premise. Those two things hinge the entire law on your premise. And in loving God with your heart, mind, and soul means none of this garbage what we're doing here in America. So it's a blessing to see the truth come out and the light. Okay, it's a blessing to see that. I'm happy to see that. I got a shadow that's beaming me. It's a blessing, and I'm happy to see that. I don't have a problem with that. I'm actually happy to see that because it clarifies the reality that I live in. It helps me, overcome things that's been haunting me for a long time. So it's a blessing. At the same time, it's like being back in 1860s, 1920s. That's what it's like. It's nothing scary. We've been here before. This isn't new. This is nothing new under the sun. So I'm your rusty rabbi, Rabbi Craig. This is High Mountain Church in the Ozarks. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not interested in a shirt, because that's how I'm putting the church together, the equipment, I'm providing everything. I'm doing all the labor, the equipment, putting every dime I can get in this, and making this happen. And it's not me, it's God doing this. And I'm asking, I'm praying on this. Can I please make this a place for people to come in the area, a church, close by, so we can have a church here? And I think that's happening. And I see that. So I come up with the shirt thing, Coffee with Christ on Printify. If you're not interested in a shirt or a beautiful blanket, got some shirts and blankets, hats, whatever, we're still making it. It's there. You can see it. Coffee with Christ. Check the links. Pass it around. Maybe somebody want it. Maybe a mom will want a blanket for a child. Who knows? Anything you can help me build a church, because I'm building a church. That's the goal. Everything else is secondary. And I appreciate your time. This is Rabbi Craig.